Welcome to the second day of the WellFit Bond Hip Health Challenge. The sequence that we'll be moving through today will be a bit more challenging, but syncing our breath with movements will be the prime help to execution. So we're going to start at the top of our mat today. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. On our next inhale, we want to bring the arms up. Exhale, bringing the arms down, slightly bending the knees. Inhale, right here, exhale. So we're going to take it right here, hands planted on the mat. Bending the knees just a little bit, inhale. Stepping back on your left foot here, okay? So let's take some deep breaths here. On the next inhale, let's lower that left knee. And untuck those toes, lowering it onto the mat. Let's inhale, coming up into that deep lunge stretch. Let's hold it here. Couple more breaths here. Let's lower those arms back onto the mat. Tucking your left toes underneath, lifting that left knee. And let's bring your right arm over, connecting it with your right feet here. What we're going to be doing is heading into the lizard pose. So if you can, again, let's lower that left knee. Untuck those toes. You can probably already feel yourself sliding down a little bit. If you are perfect, stop where you feel that discomfort. Let's send some oxygen to that space. Inhale. Take one more breath here. And when you're ready, lower yourself down onto your forearm, okay? Really opening up those hips. I'm sure you can feel those hips, okay? If you cannot go all the way down into the lizard here, you can keep your arms as such, but just lowering them a little bit, all right? But ideally, you want to have your forearms on the floor. So let's just take some breaths here. Inhale. Inhale, releasing yourself from that lizard pose, bringing your arms up. Back into that position here. And let's sit back into our hip, extending that right leg. Okay, now we are in the half split. I'm sure you can really feel that in your hamstrings. Let's take some breaths here. Inhale. You want to make sure you're keeping those hips straight forward, okay? Just try to keep that in mind. Keeping your spine as straight as you can. Now the next inhale, we're going to rock forward. Tuck those left toes underneath, raising that left knee. And what we're going to do is bend that right leg in front of you here, gliding into the pigeon pose, all right? So let's untuck those left toes here, making sure that our hips are forward. Taking a couple breaths, making our way down onto the mat. Readjust if you need to. Whether your forearms are on the mat, whether you're down like this, whether you're up here, we really want to keep the focus on the stretch in our hips and keeping them facing forward, okay? Just be mindful of being on a slant or any kind of slant. You just want to make sure that your hips are this way so you can really feel that stretch. Your knee is touching the mat along with your big toe, okay? Let's go back down to this pigeon position here. Let's take a couple of breaths here. If you're down on the mat, let's slowly walk up. And we're going to gently turn and face forward. Hello, how you doing? Facing you this way here. So let's bend that left knee. Okay, we're gonna do a quick switcheroo. We want to place the thigh on the mat into the butterfly pose. Remember this pose, right? We did this yesterday. Keeping our spine tall. All right. Placing the bottom of your right foot on the mat. Okay. Extending the right foot here. So what we're going to be doing is heading back into the pigeon pose, and our left leg is going to be leading the seat, okay? So now that we have that right leg extended, like that little shuffle turn that we did, we're going to slowly turning our hips forward, facing forward here, tucking the right knee onto the mat with your left toenail touching the floor or the mat, okay? That's how we want to just be mindful of getting ourselves in that position slowly while just being aware of certain parts in our body, okay? Now that we're in the position, now that we're in the pigeon pose with the left leg leading, let's readjust. I'm just gonna adjust myself in that a little bit, okay? Right, keeping that right knee tucked, hips forward, big toe touching the mat. Let's take some breaths here. Alright, on the next inhale, we're going to come up into the lunge slowly. So let's inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, tucking the right toes underneath the mat, lifting that left knee. At the same time, we are lifting ourselves onto our left leg here. Really feel that stretching here, okay? Let's take some breaths. Now let's lower that right knee, okay? Untuck those toes. And let's extend that left leg, slowly walking back into a half split here. Adjust where you need to. On the next inhale, we're going to bend that left knee, placing our hands forward, okay? Let's bring the left arm to the inside of the left leg here, lowering ourselves down into the lizard pose, okay? So let's get deep into the stretch. Remember, we want to be on our forearms, adjust where you need to, keeping your right knee on the mat, big right toe touching the mat. Let's take some breaths here. On the next inhale, let's slowly come up, placing that right arm back on the outer side of the left leg. Okay. Let's bring that left foot in a little bit closer. So on the next inhale here, let's come up slowly. All right, getting into that deep lunge stretch here, okay? Let's take some deep breaths. On the next inhale, let's lower those arms, tucking the right toes underneath, lifting the right knee. So when you're ready and you feel that you have that momentum prepped here, inhale, step, bending that left knee. Both knees actually are very important right now. Inhale, coming up to halfway fold. Exhale, drop the arms here. Let's do a little swing. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, palms together. Bringing them down to the middle of your chest. Whew. I don't know about you, but I definitely felt that one today. Remember to take your time through these movements. These are stretches that you could do on a daily basis, even a flow like this, once or twice a day. I hope this video served you today. If it did, and you know someone else that may benefit from it, please feel free to share this challenge with them as well. See you in day 3.